Alright, hey guys.
Welcome back to the Transport Bandits channel. I'm Cheryl.
I'm Jeff, or Mr. Dimples. This is 2022, start of the new
22 RV transport cycle.
Now,
Happy New Year, everybody.
some of you may notice me talking more and smiling more. That's because Cheryl has requested in the new year me to be more personable and happier and smiling.
Smile more.
That's my
Your
new-
name is Mr. Dimples.
No, that's my New Year's resolution, alright?
Don't be so grumpy looking.
So the first few videos, I'll be more talkative.
Okay.
After that,
No, I can't shut him up.
Cheryl will get irritated at my happiness and my jovialness.
Oh,
And
brother.
then I can go back to my normal self.
Okay. All right. I'm starting to get irritated now. No, how can you resist those dimples? Show them your dimples, Mr. Dimples. There they are. And if you are new to our channel, have never seen Mr. Bones, he's our traveling companion. Say hello to Mr. Bones. So, we had a great Christmas and a Happy New Year.
We did have a Happy New Year.
We come back up here on New Year's Day. We drove back up to Goshen, Indiana. We met up with some great transporter friends, people we've met where we've contacted them, you know, on...
Yeah, and just people we knew up there.
Yeah.
And we had the disastrous life.
Oh, yeah. We won't talk about that.
We've taken it down.
We took
It's
it
not
down.
on there.
It was
We're
disaster.
Gonna do another one.
We'll be doing another one probably before this video actually goes out.
Yeah.
But in any case, we have a load going to
Newfoundland.
Newfoundland. Okay, so we're
Newfoundland.
going back to Newfoundland in January.
Fun. This is the fun side of RV transport.
It is. We thought that this could have been disastrous because, you know, we got this load as a request from our company to take this load when we came back off of Christmas, and that was 2 weeks prior, so you never knew what the weather was going to be like.
No, it was risky.
It
but we did
appears as though our weather is going to be good, so no, we might not get any blizzarding icebreaker in front of the ferry kind of thing, although that would be kind of fun, wouldn't it?
Kind of hoping we're going to have an icebreaker.
Yes, an icebreaker and strap a rope onto a narwhal kind of thing.
No.
No.
As you know.
Yeah.
You know, and most of my viewers know, I don't
Care for the narwhal.
I don't really care for the narwhal.
Okay, he
I'm
doesn't
not
care
gonna-
for a narwhal.
I can't say why on video because I don't want to
brother,
offend anybody.
this channel is going the wrong direction again. Okay, we need to get more informative and more RV transport
And
like.
stop talking about narwhal.
And stop talking about narwhals for 2 seconds.
You know how I dislike them.
Okay, so what I'm going to show you on this video is we're going to just do maybe a little bit of scenery, but where it's really going to kick off is when we get to the border.
Yeah.
Because we have some new border regulations. Oh, say hi to Chinchilla Mike.
Well, wait a minute.
Hope this video sound in the truck is better than our video sound in the last
but-
couple of videos.
I got to interject something there.
Yeah.
We don't know if the new regulations have taken place yet.
The 14th, I think, January
or the 14th
14th.
of January. We'll find out.
Yeah, I think that they don't, the new regulations or vaccination mandate to cross into Canada.
Yeah.
We believe that they start January 14th, so it may not apply to this video whatsoever.
We'll see.
So stay tuned, travel with us up to the border and to the ferry. We're going to be taking not the ferry with wings, I'm a southerner.
Ferry.
Ferry?
The ferry.
Ferry over
Not a ferry.
a ferry over from North Sydney, Nova Scotia to Port aux Basques, Newfoundland, and deliver we've got, what are we hauling right now?
We got a Cougar half-ton fifth wheel, and it tows wonderful.
And we'll deliver that to Gander, Newfoundland.
And this time we're in Newfoundland. I can't promise anything. If you watched our last Newfoundland video, we saw a kraken.
Kraken.
You remember?
Yeah, go watch the Judging Hurricanes, Trains, and Kraken, and a kraken.
Yeah, we actually saw a kraken.
Yeah.
You know, if those of you
We deemed it a kraken.
Those of you who are not sea knowledgeable, A kraken is a type of sea monster.
Sea monsters.
Probably one of the worst.
We'll try and get another kraken on video this time.
Yeah, a kraken is like one of the worst sea monsters you can encounter.
Yeah, ask any pirate you know.
And we encountered it.
Yeah. Okay, enough about that. I don't want to have 50, 20 minutes of us going on about narwhals and krakens.
First of all, you can't
And my arm is getting tired.
You can't go on about a kraken enough. I can't stress to our viewers enough how dangerous a kraken is.
Yeah, we'll try to do everything we can to appease the kraken of Newfoundland. So join us. The next stop will be up through Maine and to the border. We're traveling through Pennsylvania right now for our first day out of Goshen. We should stop somewhere between Pennsylvania and Maine tonight, and then we should cross the border maybe late tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Possibly. Okay, so travel with us. Join us. Here's what we're looking at. Take a look.
And subscribe. If you've not subscribed in 2021, you better subscribe in 2022. Or
what a kraken will get them. You'll dream about narwhals for the rest of your life.
Or either I'll send the kraken after you.
You'll send the kraken after him. Oh, brother. Subscribe if you like our channel. It would help us, even if you don't watch another video.
It makes Cheryl happy, and it keeps me from getting angry.
Yeah. All right, let's take a look at what we're looking at. See ya.
Bye.
Okay, so we're in Maine now. We stayed in Montgomery, New York last night at the TA station. And I didn't get much video because we're waiting to get closer to the border.
Yep. Hey, man, that TA station was great.
That TA in Montgomery, New York was a great place to stay overnight. We are about an hour away from the border, and it is getting darker outside. It's 3:57 right now.
And it's getting colder. It's 15 degrees now.
15 degrees.
The river's frozen. We've lost about 4 degrees in an hour.
Yep, and it's getting snowier and cloudier looking as we get closer to, we're like way up near the top of Maine now. An hour away from Holton, Maine. We're crossing at Holton.
Where we're staying at tonight is supposed to be -5.
Yeah, that's Salisbury, New Brunswick. I'll try and get some footage of that. But yeah, take a look at this footage going up here towards Holton, Maine. And then we're going to tell you what happens at the border in just 1 hour. It'll only be a few seconds for you.
Well, we're going to stop and eat first.
At Holton?
Yeah, I'm going to stop at the Big Irving in Holton, get a bite to eat. I'm going to stop in Holton, Maine, fill up with diesel.
We'll top off our fuel in Holton at the Big Irving, or the Irving Big Stop.
We're going to top off all the tanks. The truck tank, my tank, and Cheryl's tank.
My tank? And and then we'll be ready to cross in, and then we've got about, a 3 or 4 hour more drive on into New Brunswick.
Yeah, then we'll spend the night at the Big Irving.
And we will show you what it's like at the border, so stay tuned for the border crossing.
Yeah, it'll be easy.
So we have a lot of people ask us how long it takes to do a Newfoundland run, or a Newfoundland run. And it takes, if you are driving 11 hours in a 14-hour shift, it will take you 2.5 days to get to the ferry. You'll stop somewhere in New York on the way there from Goshen, and then you'll make it from New York to about mid of Salisbury, New Brunswick, and then you will make a half-day trip, leave in the morning. You should make it to the ferry dock. Approximately, we've been told that you need to get there or want to get there by 4 p.m. to make that midnight ferry, because it's first come, first serve. So you want to get there early enough that you're in line before all the other commercial vehicles to try and make that midnight ferry. So give yourself 1 full day from Goshen to get to somewhere in New York, and then 1 full day to get to Salisbury, New Brunswick, and then a half a day until about 3:30 or 4 o'clock to get to the ferry dock in North Sydney, Nova Scotia. And then you have to wait from 3:30 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon at the ferry dock until about midnight, or they start loading you need to be prepared anywhere about 2 hours before the ferry. The ferry leaves at 11:45 p.m. Takes about 7 hours if you've got calm water to go across, and you'll arrive in Newfoundland at about 7 a.m. the next morning. You will depart, and if you're lucky enough, it's very quick to depart. You're usually off within the hour. We were off last time at about 7:30. So you get off about 7:30, and then you've got, depending on when you're delivering, if you deliver to Corner Brook, that's only, 3 hours from the ferry, 3 or 4 hours from the ferry dock. If you're delivering to Gander, that's 6.5 hours. If you deliver to Pooch Cove, give yourself all day long to cross Newfoundland. You will not make it back to the ferry in one day if you're going to Pooch Cove. We are going to try, since we are going to Gander, to try and get off the ferry, make it to Gander to deliver, hopefully by like 12:30, 1 o'clock, and then come all the way back to the ferry and be in line, probably get there by 7, and hopefully we can make it. It's easier to catch the one coming back usually than it is the one going over. So the one coming back from Port aux Basques, Newfoundland to Nova Scotia, it'll also leave at 11:45. If we can make it there by 7, we will probably make that ferry and then be back over here, and it'll take you 2.5 days to get back to Goshen. So we give ourselves a week, 7 days, to do a middle Newfoundland or any Newfoundland run, unless it is going to Pooch Cove, and then you need to give yourself at least 8 days. So that's how long it takes to go to Newfoundland, is give yourself an entire week. But if you're getting paid $2 a mile, then it's kind of worth it. It's pretty good money. So we're going to try and do the whole trip in 1 week. We have arrived in Holton, Maine, and we will be going down here to the Irving Big Stop, topping off fuel, taking a little break right before the border crossing here at the Irving Big Stop in Holton, Maine. Hey Jeff.
Yeah.
Is it cold out here?
It's very cold.
It's about 10 degrees out here. We're topping off and gonna get some last minute, or what do you call it, supper? Yeah, that's what you call it. Here in Holton, Maine. We just left Holton and pulled out onto 95 North, and we should be at the border in just a matter of minutes. Okay, here at the border, we're entering Atlantic time zone, 1 hour ahead of Eastern time zone. Coming up to the border. This is coming from Maine, at Holton, Maine, going into New Brunswick. Okay, talk to you guys in a minute. I'll tell you all about it. Welcome to New Brunswick.
Okay, we just crossed the border. Talked to the border agent guy from the Canada side.
Yeah,
he was super nice and personable, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was super nice. He did not ask us for vaccination information. However, he did ask us if we were had any symptoms, showing any symptoms of anything.
Yeah.
But we got some good information for you guys. As of January 15th, you will be required to fill out the ArriveCan app, download your vaccination requirements or record to your ArriveCan app along with your passport and your manifest to cross the border.
Right.
So that will be a requirement as of January 15th to be fully vaccinated to enter Canada.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, but so that ArriveCan app, that is an app that you can download from your phone. It's ArriveCan. This is what it looks like. That's the information we got from the border. So let's travel. It's dark now. This is big time moose country. There's quite a bit of snow on either side of the road, but we're going to make it. We got about 4 more hours left on our clock, and we hope to make it all the way to around Salisbury, or as near to Salisbury, New Brunswick as we can tonight. Okay, we've made it to the Irving Big Stop here in Salisbury, New Brunswick. This is where we're going to stay for the evening. It is 10 degrees outside. Snow is on the side of the roads, but the roads are good. So we're going to hang out here for tonight. Good morning. We have left the Irving Big Stop in Salisbury, New Brunswick about 45 minutes ago. It's still dark outside, just now starting to get light, and we are only 8 kilometers to Nova Scotia. Mr. Bones is sleeping in this morning. Have ID and form ready. And this is between New Brunswick going into Nova Scotia at the weigh scale checkpoint. Okay, that was just the, like any other weigh station. They didn't check any paperwork or anything like that.
For commercial vehicles, but over here, see?
Yep.
If you're not a commercial vehicle, they're going to stop you and check your COVID papers.
Okay, you have a toll here. I think it's $3 per axle that we will pay with our Comdata card in Nova Scotia. Okay, we'll be coming up to the Canso Causeway in 3 kilometers. This will take us over to the, is it Cape Breton Island? I believe the island part of Nova Scotia. And of course, you can find a Tim Hortons anywhere you like. Diesel at the current moment is $1.43 per liter. And how many liters are in a gallon? Right actually leads out to the Atlantic Ocean. Water to our left leads over to the Strait of Lawrence, I think. Welcome to Cape Breton Island. Your visitor information center here. Now to get to the ferry, we're going to go around the circle. We're going to turn left and take the Sydney left lane. So stay in the left lane for Sydney. Right after you cross the Canso Causeway. Onto Trans-Canada Highway 105. Mabel and Alexander Graham Bell Way. The Newfoundland Ferry is 141 kilometers from this point. This is also the island in which you can take the Cabot Trail. We have always wanted to take the Cabot Trail. It's supposed to be beautiful. It is world famous, and it's a great shoreline drive. We have not had the chance to do that. Maybe in an upcoming video in the summertime, we will take the Cabot Trail around Nova Scotia. We are within 45 minutes of the ferry dock in North Sydney, Nova Scotia.
Yep, but now we just found out bad weather has screwed up the ferry.
Yeah, due to we check them. We go on and check the Marine Atlantic ferry schedule. They have one that usually departs at 1:45, and then that does the daytime crossing, and one that crosses at 1:45, which is the nighttime crossing.
And we were making great time too.
We were going to get there early. We were not going to do the noon ferry. We were going to wait and do the midnight ferry to get over there in the morning. Or if we had made it in the noon ferry, we would have just taken the noon ferry, I guess. If we would have made it. So now we have a dilemma, because, not really a dilemma, we're here now. There's nothing we can do about it. Due to impending weather conditions, they have rescheduled the one that was supposed to depart at noon. Hey, take a look at this. Okay, sorry about that. I wanted to show you that little bit of scenery that was going by as we were talking. But yes, so due to impending weather conditions, the ferry that was due to leave at noon today, or 1:45 today, it's leaving today at 10:30, but you had to have checked in by 9 a.m. The one that is scheduled to depart this evening at 1:45,
which is the one we were going to take,
which is the one we are wanting to take, is now rescheduled for tomorrow night at midnight. We may be sitting on the docks for 24 hours.
That happens sometimes.
That's the chance you take when taking a Newfoundland load.
You know,
everything weighs on that ferry.
You know, we were making great time and everything. So now, I guess the best thing about today is I don't have on pants.
He has on pants. He has on his long john bottoms at the current moment. His long john bottoms.
Sure.
No, I'm not going to show him your long john bottoms. But he is fully clothed. Okay, so. Right? You are fully clothed. He's wearing long john bottoms, but he needs to put his jeans on over his long john bottoms. Anyway, we may be sitting at the docks for quite some time. Again, that's the chance you take when taking a Newfoundland load. Is the weather impacts that ferry pretty often, especially in the winter, so heads up about that.
Yeah, it is a risk this time of year.
But we plan on, we'll make the most out of it. We'll sit in the truck, we'll talk, we'll make some videos, maybe I'll work on videos.
I will nap.
You will nap and watch movies on our laptop.
Nap and eat and watch movies.
And we'll just wait for the next ferry out.
Sure, we'll take the 1 mile walk and get me some lasagna.
Oh yeah, there's a great Italian restaurant just over outside the ferry terminal, just outside there.
Yeah, you'll have to go get it since I don't have on pants.
Yes, you will put on pants by the time we get to the ferry. Brother. Okay, so I'm going to show you some pics of what it's like to get to the ferry in North Sydney, Nova Scotia. Here we go. chicken. And we have Lick a Treat. Okay, we can see the ferries are at the dock. Both of them are here. I don't know if they are like shut down or if they're just waiting. We're just gonna wait and see what happens when we get to the port. We're coming up to the port now. You'll stay in the ferry vehicle traffic only. And there they sit. We're here at the docks. There's ferry 1, there's ferry 2, or 2 and 1, whatever. There's Gus and our 32-foot fifth wheel, which may be here for the next 24 hours or longer. Who knows? He said there's a chance we might be able to make the ferry if that leaves in the morning. So if one of these gets a window chance in the morning, we'll try and make that. Otherwise, we're gonna hang out here in the truck all day, all night, probably all day tomorrow and all night tomorrow night until midnight. All right, we gotta make some fun. We gotta do some bandity things. Maybe we'll do another live tonight. See ya. Our rig. We're going to be here for quite a while. We're going to go across through the ferry terminal, which is right there, go out the other side and go to Bikini's Pizza, which is on the other side of the ferry terminal. It's a little blustery here. The ferry shut down due to the winds across the Cabot Strait. So we're going to go live tonight. But now this video comes up the day after the lights.
I had to put on my pants.
He was in his long john bottom.
Don't like that.
I made him put his pants on.
He's taking my pants off.
So you may be pantless for the one. If you missed that, then you missed that. All right, let's go in the ferry terminal. If you do go in the ferry terminal, heads up, make sure that you bring your boarding pass, which looks like this. Hold on, I'll show you. Little boarding pass comes in a thing like this, so you have to show that when you leave the ferry terminal on the other side to get back in. So don't forget your boarding pass. All right, let's go to Bikini's Pizza. This is the ferry terminal inside here. And as you can see, there's nobody here. No point to be here, but we have no other place to go or park our trailer. So this is where we will go out to go to the pizza, just past that dude there and out those doors. And that's where you'll need to show your boarding pass. And then they have the restrooms back here, and upstairs they have like a little lounge area. Okay, so we're on the other side of the little ferry terminal thing here. Let me show you what that looks like, where there's a Tim Hortons here. The pizza restaurant is that little building right there. All right, let's go in here. To Bikini's Pizza and get us some pizza. This is good pizza here at Bikini's. Okay, we'll sit here for a while since we have plenty of time. Have a nice view of the ferry terminal. Look at that smile on your face. That is some excellent looking lasagna. Yes. And you get the little toasted garlic bread. And I've got the burger, hand patty burger and fries. And this looks really, really good.
Mine looks 1,000 times better than yours.
It does. It actually does. Yours looks really, really good. I wish I'd got that now. Or we could have split it. That looks really good. Okay, we have eaten our lasagna and cheeseburger, and we are going to go right over here to at the home and hardware store and check that out. This is a neat little store. Got all kinds of stuff here. Okay, this is Gross Mourne. Here's a picture here in the lobby. That is Gross Mourne National Park. And I think you have to like hike in there. You can't drive in there because we tried when we were over in Newfoundland before. But it's beautiful. Look at that. We're sitting here at the docks in Nova Scotia.
Yeah, we're stuck here at the docks. In the meantime, I'm going to let Cheryl walk around the docks out here, see if she can make us a little money.
Howdy, sailor. We're still here. We're still waiting on the docks. It's about 4:45 p.m. Hey everybody, we are still sitting here on the dock of the bay. Ferries are still in port. We're still here. Here's what it looks like on the dock. And maybe there will be a midnight crossing tonight. The sun is out. It's been raining all morning, but the sun is out, and if the weather gets better, we might be able to make the midnight crossing. But for right now, we're going to go into the ferry terminal. We're going to check in about, there are showers apparently, and the trucker showers in the ferry terminal, and then we might go across the street, get us some lunch, and go up to Canadian Tire. So we're just hanging out on the docks today. Okay, so we've walked up here to Canadian Tire, just on the other side of the terminal. Let's check it out. Well, what do you think about Canadian Tire?
I love Canadian Tire. Canadian Tire is my favorite store, period.
So it's more than just tires, you know, there's just everything in here. Anything you could pretty much want is in Canadian Tire.
It's also electric, so when it's not snowing, you can still slide on it.
You can still ride on it. Now all these prices are Canadian prices. If we buy anything at all, we'll use our credit card. So yeah. Get your snowshoes here.
They obviously get a lot of snow here because there's plenty of snowshoes.
Oh, they get a lot of snow here in Nova Scotia. Lifting equipment, the socks, the camping gear, to rifles. I think they have rifles, fishing gear. They got toys.
Ice skates.
And even get you some DeWalt socks. You can even get house paint here. Anything you could want is at Canadian Tire. This is basically a Walmart in a very small confined store. Everything you could possibly want is in Canadian Tire. Love this store.
Full stock of diesel motor oil in Canada. Anything you want, anything you need. So don't tell me that it's not a planned event.
You know what? This is like one of the best places you can come for your auto supplies. I mean, look at all the supplies that we can get for the vehicles. This is like a Napa, O'Reilly, and Walmart all combined. And of course, you can get tires here at Canadian Tire. Okay, we're leaving Canadian Tire before Jeff buys a hot tub and sets it up at the ferry dock.
I think it would fit in the back of the truck this way. If I take the fifth wheel out.
Yeah. All right, let's go get us something to eat here we are in North Sydney, Nova Scotia. And it's clearing up here, but they saying another storm is rolling in. So we're just wandering around, fun time. Let's go get something to eat. Okay, so we're back at the Keys today. This is chicken Alfredo and with the garlic bread. And this is a great place to come and eat, and they're very personable, so we enjoy patronizing this business. That is some good-looking stuff right there. Let's dig in.
Yeah, as good as this is, it's not steak. And I love steak.
Whitney, so you're gonna get on this audio.
Dang, it was delicious dinner.
That was a good lunch.
Lunch, dinner, whatever you call it.
So now we're back to our home away from home on the docks.
Baked chicken fettuccine Alfredo.
Yep, if you can hear us.
Not bad.
It was awesome. Okay, so the sun is out. The weather looks like it's going to calm down. We're hoping to make the ferry to midnight tonight.
Yeah,
and
if we don't get on tonight, it's going to be a couple more days because they got one coming.
They got a storm coming in tomorrow, so we don't know. We may be here a while, or we may be stuck on the other side. We don't know, so stick around. We'll see if we get on the ferry tonight. Woohoo! We're rolling! We are going to make a special crossing. They've just checked us in. They've got a window in the storm. We're going to get on the big boy boat, the Leif Erikson, which is the largest boat or ferry. And they're going to cross here. We're actually loading at 4:20.
Which is very unusual.
Because they usually only do a midnight run.